They're going to need a wheelman. My job is to get you in. Your job is to drive.
Pink slips! Where are they?
So you're my new driver, eh?
That was quite a run you had the other day.
You're indeed exactly where I want you to be.
I want him stopped!
These guys play for keeps.
Look now, I want to see what you got.
We need to take them all down.
How we get things done!
I think I found my man. Any questions? Keep your eyes open.
These guys play for keeps.
You want to run with us? Prove I can trust you.
I like your attitude. I want you to do a thing for me.
All yours, dog.
This is all gonna come crashing down. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Ryan Cooper is contacted by an anonymous female source inviting him to Tri-City Bay. She also sends him a black and red 2009 Nissan 370Z as an invitation gift. Tri-City Bay consists of 4 boroughs. Each borough is linked to the other by a series of highways consisting of around 109 miles or 175 kilometers of road. Ryan Cooper accepts the invitation. Seizing the opportunity, he heads to Tri-City Bay in the Nissan 370Z.
This place has changed. These guys in their cars, no regard for anyone. It's time to put a stop to what's going on around here.
On the way. Take units fall back when they get there.
Good negative, Dad. I think we got it covered pretty good right now. I'll let you know if that changes.
Attention, all units, attention. Pursuit is escalated to condition 5. Repeat, condition 5.
As he tears through the highway toward the city, the freedom of the open road is cut short when piercing sirens and flashing lights signal the arrival of the Tri-City Bay police. The pursuit begins as he is chased by squad cars and helicopters in the air. With no scope to turn back, he races towards the city, attempting to escape.
Heading right into a construction zone.
Yeah, 1042, repeat, 1042. Request EMS.
He manages to create some distance, but eventually gets busted by the SWAT team. As helicopters hover overhead, Ryan is finally cornered and handed over to the FBI.
Dispatch, I got a guy resisting arrest here. He's in the back seat of my cruiser. He's not talking, and he refuses to take off his racing helmet. Got his ID here. Surname Cooper, first name Ryan. I don't know, something not right about this guy.
Roger that.
After his arrest, he is transferred to FBI Special Agent Chase Lin, who was the anonymous female source that called him to the city in the first place. The 370Z wasn't just a gift, it was bait, a calculated move to pull him into her world. It was her plan to officially arrest the alias Ryan Cooper for the books, so she could use the player as an undercover agent. She needs the player, not the racing champion, but the street racer who knows the underworld of racing better than anyone.
I think I've found my man.
Special Agent Chase Lin, born on December 19, 1976, holds a Bravo classified clearance and operates solo. Currently engaged in an Alpha classified operation, she collaborates with various international agencies, including Interpol, CSIS, MI5, CIA, and DEA. Her commendations include 3 letters of commendation, the FBI Shield of Bravery, and the FBI Medal for Meritorious Achievement. Throughout her career, she has faced violations and internal issues, such as striking a superior field officer, exceeding operational parameters, overutilizing agency field resources, and disrupting or ignoring established professional courtesies with regional authorities. Despite these challenges, Agent Lin's skills are exceptional. She holds a gold level in marksmanship, excels in interrogation, counterterrorism, crisis negotiation, international relations, unarmed combat, and defensive, pursuit, and swift driving skills. She briefs him on his recruitment initiative. There have been growing civic concerns over the dramatic rise in grand theft incidents, particularly involving both private and public automobiles, and the associated rising costs to the state. The growing cohesion and competition between local and international criminal organizations necessitated a more streamlined and immediate coordinated response, especially when dealing with individuals suspected or known to be involved with such organizations. To take them down, she needs someone who can infiltrate their world. Agent Chase had been meticulously observing the player's unique skill set and background for months. The player possessed an uncanny ability to blend into various environments, a talent honed through years of diverse experiences. His exceptional driving skills, quick thinking, and adaptability made him an ideal candidate for undercover operations. Additionally, the player's extensive knowledge of the racing underworld on the other side of the law and his ability to gain the trust of even the most elusive individuals were invaluable assets. The player's desire to bring justice to those who had wronged him and his unwavering commitment to finding answers no matter the cost resonated deeply with Agent Chase. Remembering this is exactly what Sergeant Cross did with Mia in Rockport, the player agrees.
in a position of power. None of my missions have ever failed, and I intend to keep it that way. You're not a cop. You're not anybody. You're not good and you're not bad. You blend and you listen, and you don't trust anyone. Once you go under, you're on your own. Any questions?
Now, recruited by Chaselin, the player officially becomes an undercover agent. The player steps into a dimly lit conference room, the air heavy with tension. Seated at the head of the table is Lieutenant Jack M. Keller, his commanding presence undeniable.
So yeah, I take it personal. I take it real personal.
Lieutenant Jack M. Keller, born on 21st April 1955, is an active member of the Tri-City Bay Police Department. He reveals to the player that the city once had lower crime activity during his youth. His investigative expertise spans vice, stolen vehicles, and organized crime, and he collaborates with various agencies, including the DEA, FBI, Sheriff's Office, and State Police. His commendations are numerous, including the Tri-City Distinguished Service Citation, Community Policing Citation, Mayor's Citation, Police Medal of Valor, and Police Combat Cross. However, his career has not been without controversy. Keller has faced multiple violations and internal issues, including 4 counts of excessive force upon suspects in custody, improper use of a firearm, and 11 counts of internal departmental complaints. These issues have led to promotion freezes, first as a sergeant for 3 years and currently as a lieutenant. Despite these challenges, his skills are undeniable. He holds a gold level in marksmanship, excels in interrogation, and has distinguished and extensive military service in the United States Marine Corps within the reconnaissance units. His investigative procedure capabilities are also rated highly, making him a formidable force in law enforcement. The player's secret identity is only known by Agent Lin and Lieutenant Keller. Player is called into the Palm Harbor Police Station by his superior, Lieutenant Keller.
Arrests are up 30% over last year. You people are just gonna waltz in here and do whatever the hell you want to do?
This is not up for discussion. You've had quite an impressive run. Your recent undercover operation posing as a wheelman to bust car thieves has been exceptional. But these local police stings can take months, if not years, to execute. I don't have that kind of time. We only have a couple of weeks. The FBI is stepping in. I'll be your new point person. We suspect one of the local street racing crews may be involved with an international smuggling ring.
Look, lady, pardon me for butting in here, but these kind of crews, they just don't go do that sort of
Keller,
smug.
my office doesn't care about turbocharged street thugs. We're looking to recover evidence that we believe is linked to a shipment of cars stolen from the dock a few weeks ago. This evidence will convict a network of crime lords in half a dozen countries, and we have reason to believe that the cars may be in the possession of one of the street crews. Now, they're going to need a wheelman. Your job is to drive. My job is to get you in. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go.
Hit the streets. The more races you win, the better. And remember, don't play it safe. We want them to see you.
Keller is dismayed that the Federal Bureau of Investigation is now fighting against the Tri-City Bay PD for jurisdiction over a case involving stolen cars from a dock a couple of weeks ago. Agent Lin carries an air of authority. Keller's annoyance is evident, but Lin ignores it, directing her attention to the player. He is informed that their current investigation into the region's underground street racing world is to bring down an international criminal syndicate operating in the region that is involved in smuggling stolen cars. The player is given a blue Nissan 240SX and is instructed to pose as a new street racer and join in on major illegal street races around the city, along with gaining infamy with the Tri-City Police.
Make your mark and they will come looking for you. Word is there's a big race going down today on the west side. Eyes will be watching you, so steal the show. Make your mark and they will come looking for you.
Come on, kid.
Chase instructs him that he must win as many races as possible and not play it safe, as she wants the criminals to notice the player. His mission objective is to gather evidence that could convict a network of crime lords in many countries. With each race, the player climbs the ranks of Tri-City Bay's underground racing scene, earning a reputation as a fearless driver.
Not bad.
Looks like you've met Hector Maio. Good. He heads a small ring of car thieves in the area.
Not bad at all, homeboy.
The hair-triggered boy's his brother Zach. Strictly small-time player, but trying very hard to be a somebody.
It's all yours. Took your wheels for one of these losers,
Carmen Mendez. The Bureau has no record on her, but somehow she may be involved.
He eventually gains enough notoriety and attracts the attention of Hector Maio after beating his brother in a street race for pink slips. Zach attempts to attack the player after the race in anger, but he is stopped by Hector. Back at headquarters, Lin briefs the player on the Maio Brothers. Zach Maio, born on 28 January 1987, is infamously known by his alias, the Time Bomb Prince. His known acquaintances are his brother, Hector Maio, and Carmen Mendez. Zach's criminal record is extensive, with 9 counts of excessive speeding, 8 counts of reckless driving, a permanently revoked driver's license, 1 count of drunk and disorderly conduct, 1 count of underage drinking, and 3 counts of assault and battery. As the younger brother to Hector Maio, Zach is considered the heir to his brother's crew. His explosive and brash nature has led him to threaten police officers when pulled over. Despite his volatile behavior, Zach remains under permanent protection with local crews out of respect for his brother Hector Maio, who is known by his alias Smiley. Hector was born on 15 December 1982. His criminal record includes 8 counts of grand theft auto, 6 counts of excessive speeding, and 3 counts of reckless driving. His known acquaintances are his brother Zach Maio, Caleb Reese from Bayview City, and Isabel Izzy Diaz from Rockport City. Having served a 2-year sentence for grand theft auto, Hector earned the nickname Smiley in prison for his optimistic and grand plans upon release. He organized a small crew made up of neighbors and family members who deal in stolen cars. Hector demands respect and loyalty from his crew and is known as a local up-and-comer with a big future ahead of him.
You're making an impression. Keep up the good work. They will call. Trust me.
Zach. Yeah, that's right, we met. Look, now I want to see what you've got. 6 p.m., Old Cutler Road by the drive. You and me, Beto. You and me.
Remember, Zach may be small time, but he still may be our way in.
A few days later, Zach challenges the player to a highway battle during rush hour for a rematch. As soon as the player wins, Zach acknowledges the player's ability and informs that he will keep the player posted on future available jobs.
Just a little luck, but obviously you can drive, Beto. Hey, I may know of some action for you. I'll keep you posted.
That was quite a run you had the other day. Oh yeah, hi, I'm Carmen. I was hanging with the guys. So maybe you want to race me sometime? You know, how about across town? Palmetto Bay to Marina. Come on, it'll be fun. Later, bye.
Carmen Mendez. The Bureau has no record on her, but somehow she may be involved.
Stay close to me, baby, if you can.
Not long after, the player receives an unexpected call from Carmen Mendez. Learning of the player beating Zach again, she proposes a friendly race along the Cross Slope Expressway. Chaselin tells the player that a check into Carmen's background doesn't reveal any previous criminal activity, although she may be involved with the smuggling ring. The race starts with Carmen driving her 1967 Shelby GT500 and the player driving behind her. After the player defeats Carmen, they become friends.
Wow, that was great, Poppy. I hope you're that good in everything you do. I'll see you around.
Yo, I got something for you, man. A couple of rides we want to get our hands on. So show up at the south side, and we'll see how it goes. Chop shop in one piece. Then we'll talk about employment. Taking a chance on you. And some chances, I don't like.
Zach offers the player his first job, to steal a black Renault Megane coupe from the Altamont auto showroom. He emphasizes the importance of delivering the car to the chop shop without any damage and without attracting police attention. As the player drives out of the showroom, the alarm blares and the Tri-City Bay Police Department is immediately alerted to the theft.
Dispatch, on 47. 2829 positive on a street racer. Logged me onto a traffic stop. Suspect in a silver sports car. Speeds in excess of 120. The wanted status confirmed. He's taking off.
We got a roadblock ready to go. Bring him in. Attention all units. Pursuit is escalated now. We're looking at condition 5. Repeat, we're at condition 5. Hey, he went round the block.
Call 4-5. Pulling up on your 20 now.
I got him. Going in for the pin. Hey, get rid of the boys in blue, man. Code 6 still mobile. Repeat, code 6 still mobile. Maintaining pursuit.
Down, yeah, nail him. Nail him. Precision, run a block on him. Okay, take this car out.
Whoa, he's braking. Get out from behind.
Take this guy. This guy's trying to push me off the road. Right now, let's do it. Okay, he's on me. He's not letting me get around him.
Hey, bro, the cops are still all over, man. Get rid of them before you bring the car around. Yo, man, you better do something about the police on your tail.
Clear all units for this call. I'm gonna need some help with this one.
Roger. Okay. got some units on the
Code 6 collision. We're going for the block. Yeah, suspect just hit a civilian. Pretty sure he's okay. He just flew right through that building wall.
EMS is on the way, and I'm working on getting a team of engineers over there ASAP.
You gotta make a move now. He's gonna shake. Nothing. That's 59.
BCB, repeat. BCB on suspect.
With skillful driving and quick thinking, the player loses the police, delivering the Renault to the chop shop unscathed, completing his training wheels mission. The player's journey into the criminal underworld of Tri-City Bay has only just begun, and his skill and resolve will be tested like never before.
Get good work getting rid of the cops. Now bring the car over to the chop shop. Man, you kept those cops running. People are watching and they like what they see. Know what I'm saying? You'll hear from us. Yo, this here's Zach. My brother is liking what he sees. I've got more work for you, if you want it. Yo, bring that right over to my shop. They're open for business. And no cops, you know what I'm saying?
Units be advised. The Grand Hotel just reported a car theft from its parking lot. Can I get a unit to investigate, please?
For the next job Zach offers the player, he has to steal a black Chevrolet Corvette C2 from the Grand Hotel. The heist unfolds like clockwork, but the police response is faster than anticipated. Zach calls the player to bring the car to his chop shop without wrecking it, and without leading the police to the chop shop. As the player speeds away, the Tri-City Bay Police Department dispatches a helicopter to pursue the stolen vehicle. The player somehow manages to evade the pursuing police and keeps his eyes in the sky for the helicopter.
Be advised, you are approaching a roadblock. This guy just turned east. Pursuit now eastbound. Dispatch description just for gas, man. I'm on it.
Hey, bro, don't damage the goods. This car's gotta be pristine. Yo, man, the cops are on you. Get rid of them before you deliver the car.
Unit 41, what can I do?
Our bird is low on fuel. We might have to bail in this chase, guys.
Units in the area, be advised. Code 6 suspect was last seen.
After he loses the police, he successfully delivers the car to the chop shop in one piece.
Alright, sounds like you ditched the cops. Go ahead and swing by my shop. We'll settle up. Man, you gave that chopper a run. Alright, you might have a trick or two I could learn. Anyway, keep going. Yo, man, I got a client who's in a big hurry, but he needs to get out of town fast. If you can get this ride to him pronto, he's gonna pay top dollar.
Patrol units, report of a vehicle stolen from the casino construction site. Can we get a car over there ASAP, please?
Hey, you got company! Get rid of the police before you do anything else!
I'm initiating pursuit of a wanted party.
Zach calls the player with another job, He has to steal a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X and deliver it to the client as soon as possible. The player wastes no time, slipping into the driver's seat of the sleek Evo X. As he drives the car, the roar of the engine announces his intentions, but the Tri-City Bay police are already onto him.
All over unit, get on, get on! Hey, make sure there's something left for us to sell, huh? Forward. We're still called green. Now southbound.
Dispatch, get a record on I-20. Suspect just hit a civilian vehicle. Yeah, might need towing.
I'm pushing him over. I'm gonna pin him. Yo, man, you better do something about the police on your tail. Get another one going fast. Clear all units for this call. You need help with this one.
Copy that. That's some more ground units. They're heading up right now.
Pursuit be advised. A block just ahead of your position.
Cover units heading up to that pursuit call. Be advised the party was last seen driving northbound on Ocean Expressway. Units on the chase, let's set up a quadrant in the area. All other units we need you patrolling within the zone.
Yeah, good work getting rid of the cops. Now bring the car over to the chop shop.
The player loses the cops and delivers the car to the client just in the nick of time. Zach recommends the player to his brother Hector for bigger jobs.
No, he's not stopping. Let's try this again.
Palm Harbor.
I like your style, Pedro. Keep the needle pegged. We'll talk to you later.
It's Zach. I am duly impressed. You got some skills there, bro. Hector just gave me a call. He's got something special in mind for you. It's huge. You in?
We got no contact dispatched.
Right off the roof of this parking structure. Pursuit, let's get some units down here.
All units in Palm Harbor reported details on a stolen vehicle driving through the downtown area. Drivers to be considered reckless and dangerous.
Yeah, dispatch. That's Palm 48 here. I'm at 1023 with a hit and run suspect. Yo, looks like I put you in a tight situation back there, but now the whole Palm Harbor PD is chasing you. Show me some skills.
To test the player, Hector tasks him with stealing a Nissan Skyline GT-R R34. The job is simple in theory. The execution, however, is anything but simple. The player faces relentless pursuit from the police, narrowly escaping spike strips and roadblocks as he navigates the sprawling highways of Tri-City Bay.
No, this guy just pinned me. I may have to drop him.
If you can throw the cops off your scent after that's done, I'd say you're ready for the big time.
Currently heading south on Stadium Street.
Hey guys, 5-1's requesting a situation report. Repeat, 5-1 needs an update. What can I tell him?
I detailed the stadium, but he just doesn't want to cooperate.
26 and 1023.
Okay, I'm scanning them. Get ready to move. Dispatch, clear all units for this call. I'm gonna need some help with this one.
I think we gotta try something else. I'm not getting around him.
Unit down. Let's get more comfort now.
We're going with a rolling block. I call move into position quick as we can. Okay, now let's do it.
Mine's still moving. Alright, get on him. Take him down. Take him down. We gotta do some damage control here. Let's give him room, slow him down. Negative, repeat, negative. Do not fall out. Keep pressure on no matter what. Heading west. He's heading west.
What's this gonna end? Yeah, we gotta nail this guy soon.
Yeah, we need more units on this chain. PCs, vests, whatever you can. Target just moved past the dispatch with code 3.
Cover units, listen up. That vehicle was last reported moving east. That's east.
When the player successfully delivers it after evading the cops, Hector is impressed and earns his trust.
Okay, you're no one-hit wonder. That was some awesome driving, man. Keep it up.
Phone traffic's been wild. The net's buzzing all about your exploits. You're in deep. Exactly where I want you to be.
We need to move forward. You have to get in deeper with Hector and see if he has any connection to the smuggling ring. Time is running out.
Yo, it's Hector. I like two things in life. Winning races and stealing cars. So I figure why not do both at the same time? You down, amigo? I want to see what you're made of. So you're my new driver, eh? We'll see. We're moving on a high-risk, high-reward job this afternoon. I want to cut you in, so be paying close attention to me on this. If you could beat me, you keep the wheels. You up for that, Holmes? Let's ride.
Chase reminds the player that he must go deeper within the crew to investigate Hector's connections to the smugglers. Zach's recommendation puts the player face to face with Hector Maio. Hector fills him in on a high-risk, high-reward job. The player and Hector steal two cars, a blue Audi TT 3.2 Quattro and a red Dodge Charger SRT 8 Super B. He challenges the player to a race, promising that the player can have his car if he can beat him. The race starts on Wilson Avenue and ends at the lighthouse.
Vehicles in Audi.
I'm checking out that disturbance call, but the complainant was gone. I'm clear of that call. We'll check this out.
The player manages to outrun Hector and reach the lighthouse first. His win against Hector earns the trust of the whole crew, and Hector offers the player a pink slip to one of the cars as promised.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
You, with skills like that, very fine. Yeah. Ain't nothing gonna stop us from running these streets now.
I can't risk this operation on games with small-time hoods. These guys are nothing but a distraction.
All yours, dog.
You should come over to the shop soon and, see the car I'm working on.
I'm not actually in Hector's crew. I mean, we race for laughs and stuff, but they mostly keep to themselves. See, I've known Hector since we were kids, so he's always had time for me. They respect it too, you know. They know a good driver when they see one. And Zach, the way he talks about you, you would think he put a fan site on the internet. See, I'm more of a Ford girl.
If this thing goes any deeper, you'll blow your cover. Thanks to you, we have enough evidence to convict these guys. I repeat, take them out. Start with Zach. We need to protect your identity. You just bring him down, we'll pick him up. Now go.
Polish the heads. What do you think? You okay? You don't look so good.
I'm tracking Zach now. He's cruising down the interstate towards Sunset Hills. Take him down. I'll have him brought in.
Back at HQ, Chaselyn is less impressed. She informs the player that Hector is not affiliated with the international smuggling ring and is nothing but a distraction. Her words linger as the player receives a call from Carmen Mendez, asking him to meet her at her garage. When he meets her, she reveals that she isn't really a member of Hector's crew but has known him since they were kids, and Hector always had time for her.
Stay on target. He thinks you're playing games. Just hit him hard.
The player's dual identity becomes a dangerous game. Each race brings him closer to the heart of the syndicate, but it also brings new enemies. The streets of Tri-City Bay are a crucible, testing his loyalty, skill, and resilience. While seeing Carmen, the player recalls his undercover assignment. Chaselyn informs him that their cover will be blown if they get any deeper with the crew. She then tells the player that they have enough evidence to convict Hector's crew and orders him to bring them down to protect their identity. Chaselyn tells the player to target Zach Maio first. She tracks him driving along the interstate and orders the player to take him down. As the player closes in, Zach believes that the player is attempting to race him, but the player quickly rams his car and wrecks him. Chase calls the player after he takes down Zach, telling him he did well and orders him to leave the scene as she has called for cleanup.
Did all right. Keep moving. I'll call in for cleanup. Good job apprehending Zach. We've got him in custody, but the real target is Hector. There's no room for personal feelings here, officer. Take Hector out now.
Chase calls the player again, saying that Zach's brother Hector is the real target. She adds that there is no room for personal feelings and orders the player to take Hector down immediately, as Hector is the leader of his organization and that the smuggling ring will be broken if he is busted. The player chases down Hector Maio, who is flanked by two loyal bodyguards protecting him. The bodyguards make their move, attempting to ram the player off the road, but player takes them out one by one, clearing the path to Hector. The player closes in, forcing Hector's car to a halt.
All Palm Harbor units got a report of an unknown number of vehicles racing. Suspects were last seen moving east on Capitol Street. Could I get someone going on this right away?
Dispatch, I got a screen acting up here. You got more details?
Suspects in a blue Nissan. The vehicle's reported to be extremely damaged.
I'm just about to get off, but I can assist if needed.
I'll take care of this mess. Now that we've got Hector in custody, we're expanding this operation to Sunset Hills. I've located the rest of Hector's crew. Take them down before they realize who you are and compromise this investigation.
Hector's gang is in disarray after his takedown. Agent Chase then orders him to take down the rest of Hector's crew before they can expose him and jeopardize the entire operation. So, he systematically dismantles the remnants of Hector's crew. First, he takes out the grease monkey who drives an orange Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X.
To clear Hector's crew from the streets or you may be at risk. Chase them down so we can lock them up.
After that, he takes out the Loco, driving a grey Renault Megane coupe with precision.
I'm sure that Hector knew you were coming. This operation may have been compromised. Watch your back. We may have a leak in your department.
Hey, pretty boy. I've been hearing stories. Word on the street is you got skills. We've got a contract for a boy like you. No questions asked. Big payoff. Step out of line and we cash you in for insurance. Know what I'm saying?
With the crew eliminated, the operation seems complete. But the player gets a call from a mystery woman offering him a job with a big payoff. After dismantling Hector's crew, Chaselyn calls the player and says that she thinks there might be a leak in the Tri-City Bay Police Department. So the player is sent to Sunset Hills to infiltrate a crew operated by Gmac.
Listen up. I've got something I want you to pick up and transport. Needs to be there in record time. Late isn't an option.
The player accepts the transporter job offered by the mystery woman, which requires delivering a package while driving a stolen Audi S5. The player is instructed to pick up a package from a specified location. Once he reaches the destination, the package is placed into the Audi. The player must then deliver the package to a truck stop within the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
unit. Got a vehicle moving at a real high rate of speed, just seen eastbound on Capitol Street. Can I get some units to head up right now, please?
Port on, baby. I don't know if you're gonna make it. You almost there? People are getting impatient. You better be just around the corner. Put it into high gear. We don't have much time.
Upon arrival, the mysterious woman is impressed with his driving skills and hints at more work to come. This mission is a reference to the Transporter film series, as the main character in the films drives a black Audi A8 W12 in the later films.
You're okay, you know. You can be my pet anytime. Looks like they're taking an interest in the new driver in town. Keep an eye out for leads into the smuggling operation. Hey, pretty boy, it's Rose. You want to make some real cash? You like to race, right? There's some big action going down in the hills this afternoon. You game?
Keep your eyes open. This crew won't be hard to spot. Stolen dock cars. One of these cars is of particular importance to the Bureau. It's clear that Hector and his team did not have this car. Gmac's team has a history of criminal activity, but no one would have thought that they would be bold enough to steal cars from the dock in broad daylight. Maybe we've underestimated them. Find out if they've changed their activity. Oh, and by the way, none of my missions have ever failed, and I intend to keep it that way.
Can't really blame him. I mean, Hector and his crew disappearing just like that? It's not like jail or something. I mean, they're like gone. And you were running with his crew, but you're still in the streets. I'm just telling you, people are talking, especially now that you left Palm Harbor. Well, maybe you should get going. You got something to prove, right?
The unknown woman calls the player again, revealing her name to be Rose. She informs him that she has gained him entry into a big race in Sunset Hills. A victory here would get him great exposure to the top gangs in the region. As he makes it to the location, Chaselyn informs him that one of the stolen racing cars featured in the big race has special importance to the Bureau. It was clear that Hector Maio did not have this car, and Gmac's crew has a history of criminal records, but none of them would have been bold enough to steal the car from the docks in broad daylight. She wants the player to find out if Gmac's crew has changed their ways. She also warns the player that none of her missions have ever failed, and she intends to keep it that way. As the player waits for the race to start, Carmen finds him and informs him that Hector and his crew have suddenly disappeared, but he is still on the streets. She mentions that other racers are suspecting the player of causing the disappearance since he recently left Palm Harbor. Despite the tension and suspicion, the player focuses on the race and competes in the Tri-City tournament, winning the big race and proving his prowess to Gmac's crew.
I should be holding more pink slips. Where are they? Give them up. First time hurts the most. Thank you. Oh, yes. Nickel. Yeah. Give it up.
What? Can't be serious, man. Not to that dude.
Freddie Nickel Rogers, former boxer, or should I say punching bag. Rap sheet as long as his reach. 5-year stretch in the pen earned him the Nickel moniker.
You lost. Losers, give it up. Always. What, man?
Hey.
I like your anger, man. Let it fuel your racing next time.
You might have heard of Gregory McDonald, known on the streets as Gmac. Former cop thrown off the force for his brutal and sadistic tactics. He knows how to keep his crew from the cops. Locals haven't been able to touch him. Nothing they'd like better than to free his stranglehold on the Sunset Hills area.
Nice race, pretty boy. I'll be seeing you around.
Rose Largo may look loose and stupid, but she runs Gmac's day-to-day activities. Definitely one to watch.
Racer boy. Pick anyone you want. Personally, I'd take Nichols.
After the race, Gmac steps forward collecting all the other racers' pink slips. Most hand them over grudgingly, but Nickel resists. Gmac tells Nickel that he lost the race and thus has to give up the pink slip to his car. Nickel becomes aggressive, but Rose calms him down. Rose congratulates the player on a good race and tells him that she'll see him around. Gmac then offers the player the choice of one of the racer's cars, suggesting that he'd personally take Nickel's car to rub it in his face. Back at HQ, Chase Lynn debriefs the player on the new crew he's investigating. Brad Nickel Rogers, born on 29 April 1981, is infamously known by his nicknames Hard KO and Boy D. His known acquaintances are Gregory Gmac McDonald and his girlfriend Rose Largo. Brad's criminal record is extensive, including 3 counts of grand theft auto, 1 count of armed robbery, 5 counts of excessive speeding, 3 counts of assault and battery, 1 count of resisting arrest, and 2 counts of assaulting a police officer. Having served a 5-year sentence at the Tri-City Federal Penitentiary, Brad's past as a former amateur Golden Gloves boxer has contributed to his overly aggressive nature and propensity for physical violence. His driver's license has been permanently revoked, and he is known as an enforcer for Gmac. Gregory McDonald, known by his alias Gmac, was born on 25 August 1972. His known acquaintances are Brad Nickel Rogers, Rose Largo, and Jonathan Cross from Rockport. Despite facing multiple charges, including 2 counts of bribery, 1 count of extortion, and 2 counts of assault and battery of a suspect in police custody, he has never been convicted. A former lieutenant in the Vice Branch of the Tri-City Bay Police Department, Gmac was a highly decorated officer with consistently high performance reviews. Local law enforcement considered him untouchable, and he was suspected of having ties to an international smuggling ring. Known for his arrogance and explosive temper, Gmac often resorted to violence with his own crew if any of them crossed him.
I don't like rules very much. I like thrills, and I like cars.
Rose Largo, born on 21 March 1983, is known by her aliases Ally Kaner and Lady Grey. Her known acquaintances are Gregory McDonald, Brad Nickel Rogers, and Rachel Teller from Bayview City. Rose has a criminal record that includes 9 counts of fraud, 4 counts of embezzlement, 3 counts of confidence schemes, 8 counts of excessive speeding, and 2 counts of reckless driving. With an above-average IQ and a degree from Stanford University with honors, Rose has a firm grasp of the law and has served as her own legal counsel on multiple occasions. She is suspected of running multiple ongoing confidence schemes, particularly in real estate and investments. As a known associate and advisor to Gregory Gmac, Rose's intelligence and cunning make her a formidable figure in the criminal underworld. Together, they form a dangerous alliance, their power growing unchecked within the criminal underworld of Tri-City Bay.
Back to Palm Harbor and see my ride. You and me can take it for a spin.
Carmen calls the player, eager to see him and requesting a rematch. He accepts the challenge and they begin racing on the highway.
I'm gonna drop you like a cheap date. I don't like the look of these guys. They're ganging up on me. I need help.
Midway through the race, two black Lexus ISFs appear in the rearview mirror, closing in fast. They begin to aggressively target Carmen, attempting to force her off the road. The player skillfully maneuvers through the chaos, taking down the goons one by one before they can wreck Carmen's car. The player ensures Carmen's safety, allowing her to escape. They hide in Palm Harbor for some time. Carmen wonders who the attackers were and suspects if they were the ones who went after the Maio brothers. She thanks him for saving her life and says that she's been scared ever since Hector's disappearance.
Who were those guys? They were trying to kill us. I've seen black sedans like those on the wharf at Port Crescent. But wait, do you think they went after Hector and Zach the same way? Did they kill them? What the hell's going on? Thank you so much for being here with me. I've been so scared since Hector's been gone.
Those black sedans. Interesting. They have to be playing for something serious. I'll try to get some intel. In the meantime, get back on track and stay cool.
The attack on you could have been a new gang, or it could have been a faction of Gmac's team. They certainly seem more organized, better equipped, and more violent. Keep doing your contracts with Gmac and building your rep on the streets. Hello.
Chase Lynn. How long has it been?
Chau. Too long.
Now is our opportunity. Let's talk about the object.
Well, let's talk about the object. First, we need to talk about the vehicle.
After the incident, Chaselin tells the player that the drivers who tried to attack them could have been from a rival crew or someone within Gmac's team, telling him to keep building his rep with Gmac's crew. Shortly after, Chase gets a phone call. Chase's composure shifts upon answering and hearing the voice on the other side. She answers, her voice momentarily steady but tinged with surprise. Someone named Chau asks her about an object. She replies that to talk about the object, they first need to discuss a vehicle. Following that, Chase calls the player, informing him that she will try to find more information on the black sedans. Meanwhile, she advises him to stay cool and remain with the crew to avoid drawing any unnecessary attention.
Yo, Mr. One Time, this here's Nickel. I want a rematch, like now. You hear me, Grease Spot? The way I see it, you just got lucky, and lucky don't last. You and me, we finish this now!
I'm tracking Nickel Rogers, now heading east. Be careful, he's extremely dangerous.
Nickel calls the player, his voice dripping with venom, asking for a rematch since he embarrassed him in the Tri-City tournament. He challenges the player to a highway battle to see who's the best. Chaselin tracks Nickel's location and tells the player to be careful as Nickel is extremely dangerous.
Let's go.
The player must overtake Nickel's Dodge Viper SRT-10 and stay in the lead for 90 seconds or lead by 300 meters. Nickel pushes hard, but the player's skill outmatches his brute force. The player's victory causes Nickel to become increasingly aggressive towards the player, warning him that he will not play as nicely the next time.
The man, I must say, is impressed. So impressed, he thinks you're 5-0. You're not a cop, are you, pretty boy? Prove it. Let's start by having you steal us a cop car. Shouldn't be a problem for you, right?
Rose contacts the player to inform him that Gmac is impressed with his driving abilities but suspects the player might be a cop. Gmac believes there is a rat in his gang and has become very suspicious of the player. To prove Gmac wrong and demonstrate his loyalty, Rose tells the player that he needs to steal a police car, showing that he's not afraid to get a little dirty. The player breaks into a Nissan GTR Super State Cruiser from a Tri-City Bay Police Department precinct motor pool in Sunset Hills and makes a daring escape. A police car attempts to block the player's path, but he skillfully slips past and escapes from the precinct.
Now southbound.
Suspect traveling south on Camino Avenue.
Try to take him out. Back and stand by the jump.
No, he's not gonna let me through. Can't get in there. Dispatch, we've got a real situation out here. Request more units ASAP.
Roger. Got some units on the way up. We're trying to get you more. Hang on there.
I didn't stop him. Let's get another one up ASAP.
21 Sunset. On scene and ready to assist.
PC is down. 1025. Lost visual. Just hold on.
Units on the pursuit call. Suspect was last seen moving north on the River Freeway. Supervisor wants the quadrant to be set up. Stand by. Position should be coming up on your screens now.
Alright, I see him. All units to my 20.
In pursuit, roadblock just ahead. See if you can hurt him our way.
Vehicle matching description. Just past me. I'm on him. Give me every unit you got. Clear the roads. This guy's dangerous. No 20 on the vehicle, but he's gotta be close. I'm looking.
Rose calls to compliment the player on the successful theft and instructs him to bring the car to the garage once he evades the police. The player shakes the relentless cops and delivers the stolen cruiser to the garage. This stunt impresses Gmac, but he remains suspicious of the player.
Impressive, pretty boy. Bring the car over to the garage. I'll make sure you're rewarded.
All right, do one more circuit of the area, then call it a day.
Hey, we're racing again in Palm Harbor. We need some power. And I'm thinking of you.
Nickel, you smell something?
Something stinks.
Yeah. Or someone. I know that smell. I got rid of that fat, sweaty, bacony smell long ago. The only way to find out you ain't an oinker is to put you through your paces. Give me the black and white one enough. Rose will be in touch.
Come on, let me at him.
Hey, he makes one wrong move, he's yours. Till then, he's mine.
Nickel's foaming at the mouth like a junkyard dog. No telling what my lover boy will do when he finds out I've got more jobs for you. Hey, you want the jobs or not? You're good, but there are other drivers out there who are hungry for work. Call me. I've got some equipment we acquired from another gang. We only have a few minutes to get it to the client. Now get on it.
Rose gives 2 new job contracts to the player, and Chase reminds him to do his job. The first job is a special delivery. An Audi RS4 needs to reach a truck stop in 3 minutes.
Put it into high gear. We don't have much time. Ugh, looks like you got some company. Careful, these guys like to play rough.
As the player speeds through traffic, Chau Wu's thugs appear, determined to stop the delivery. The player outruns the thugs and arrives at the truck stop, delivering the car unscathed.
Pick up the pace, baby. I think I may have been wrong about you. Maybe it's time I reconsider who I'm letting under my hood.
All Tri-City units, we got a report of a vehicle moving at high speed, southbound, repeat southbound, on Gord Avenue. Requesting units to head up, please.
I've got a customer who's waiting for this machine. Be a darling and take it over to the garage, would you?
For the next job, the player steals a Mercedes-Benz CLS 63 AMG, and Rose informs him that he has to get to the garage within 90 seconds.
Pick up the pace, baby.
The player's arrival at the garage is quickly interrupted by the sudden appearance of the Tri-City Bay Police. Rose says that it could be a tip-off and that the player must lose the cops to complete the mission. He successfully escapes by destroying several police vehicles using pursuit breakers and arrives at the garage with the AMG.
That's it. You slow down through the block. He's still running. Don't let him take off. Safe pursuit, please disengage. Federal officers on scene. Yeah, I can't keep up. He's taking off on me.
They're still on you, free boy.
Position is force him over. Stand by for update. Target lost. Repeat. Target lost. Suspect is back on me. Repeat. Back on him. Federal unit down. Federal unit down. Push go that direction. You're about to run into our roadblock. Can't believe that.
Nice will work, but we're not done yet, are we? Looks like it's just you and me, Tiger.
Listen, Hector told me that Zach got caught up in a job that he hadn't sanctioned. Hector went nuts. It didn't mean anything to me before, but now that they've disappeared, do you think that it could be connected? Call me.
A call from Carmen Mendez brings another twist. She reveals that before disappearing, Zach had been caught up in a job Hector didn't sanction, which made Hector furious.
Look, I don't know where Hector is. Intel is working overtime to find him. Let them do their job while you do yours.
You're a hell of a wheelman. Impressive. So, very important contract has just landed in my lap. And you may be the only driver who can handle it. The client wants 6 very specific cars. And the catch is, They want to ship him out in the next boat. So we've got 48 hours or all bets are off.
That's my gig.
Shut up, Nickel.
Rose here. We'll fill you in on the details.
Port Crescent, home of one of the largest ports in the world. You'll find my cars here. Watch yourself. Don't attract any heat.
Complete Gmax contracts now. Time is running out. If we don't get a lead on that shipment, the trail will go cold.
One of these cars may be the end game. Keep on the lookout. Anything that even feels like our shipment.
Watch your back, kid. These guys play for keeps.
Having proven his worth, he finally wins Gmac's trust for him. So Gmac offers him a new job in which he has to steal 4 cars in 48 hours.
Good, you got the wheels. Get over here, pronto. We got a custom nitrous rig with some real juice. Don't be afraid to use it. Get going. We don't have much time here.
The line between ally and enemy continues to blur, with the player walking a razor-thin edge between loyalty and betrayal. Now the player is given access to Port Crescent, one of the largest ports in the world. Gmac hides all his cars there and tells the player not to attract any heat. Keller and Chase suspect that one of these cars could be the one they are looking for and remind him to be careful. The first of the 4 cars is a black Bugatti Veyron 16.4 fitted with a custom nitrous oxide system.
Driver last seen moving west on Stadium Street. Units in the area, get rolling.
Lose the cops before you drop off the car.
Local authorities on scene. Regular pursuit. Fall back and monitor.
The player steals the car from the Grand Hotel and must deliver the Veyron to Gmac's garage within 5 minutes.
The clock is ticking here. Pick it up.
He just turned east. He's eastbound.
Attention off the road ahead. Watch your speed.
Trying to get in position for a roll of block. We'll update. I'm losing him. We gotta set up an intercept. Target's in the wrong lane, guys.
We got a roadblock ready to go. Bring it in.
Going to 20 now. Moving to block his lane, gotta slow him down. Our bird is low on fuel. We might have to bail on this chase, guys. Suspect just turned west. Pursuit now westbound. Yep. Senator Mill. Yeah, looks like a mill.
All units be advised, we got a roadblock ahead of the pursuit.
I'm losing visual. He's getting too far ahead.
The roadblock was unsuccessful. He went through.
We're currently northbound on East Side Boulevard. Take him down. All right, take him down. Visual contact broken. Repeat, visual contact broken. I can't find him. I need more units ASAP.
The theft sets off alarms, and the Tri-City Bay Police Department responds in record time. Gmac instructs the player to lose the cops before attempting to drop off the car at the garage. Using a combination of pursuit breakers and backroad maneuvers, the player eludes the relentless cops, delivering the Veyron to Gmac's garage with seconds to spare.
Good stuff. You lost the cops. Get that machine over here.
Looks like he got out of here before we set containment. He'll be long gone now.
You handle your wheels like I handle everything. Smooth. Good work. Gmac here. We're running out of time. I need the rest of those cars. I got friends in South America who don't like waiting. Get it?
For the second heist, the target is a green and black McLaren F1. The player has to steal the car from Belmont Estate Mansion and deliver it to a casino without wrecking it.
Car driver you may have heard of. There's a security tracking device inside. We've got only a few minutes before it activates, so move.
Rose calls him to say that the car belongs to a famous race car driver and has a security tracking device installed that will soon activate. The tracker goes live, summoning a fleet of police units already en route.
Dispatcher, I got a visual on that stolen car from Fort Creston. Looks like he's running from us. Yeah, we're gonna give him a chase.
Police, I hate those guys. You're gonna have to get rid of them. Be careful with that thing. Gmac wants it in good condition.
I'm on scene now, joining pursuit. He's not slowing down. We're code 3.
Confirming suspect was last seen moving south on I-85. It's gonna be 10-block radius on that quadrant. Details on your screen. Consider this still a code 6 call.
Pick up the pace, baby. Hey, don't mess up this ride. Customers are kind of picky.
Hey, okay, this is 5-9. We see you. Got you right below us. Swinging around for a better view. Buddy's all over the wrong side of the road. He's all over the place, guys.
Before we're taking the suspect on a roadblock. We should get ready to push him into the roadblock. He's through. He's taking off. He's taking off. We got him here. We got him.
Dispatch, be advised, we're gonna have to switch over to reserve fuel tanks. We only got a couple of miles before we're gonna have to bail on this pursuit.
Dispatch, vehicle down, I'm dropping out. You're still vehicle line, roadblock up ahead. Suspect just turned east.
You're gonna have to drive harder to shake them.
Dispatch, we gotta close some more streets.
Don't smash it up, boy.
Checking in, guys. Can you provide us a rep, please?
No change in status. Maintaining code 3 pursuit.
Units joining the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported heading eastbound on...
Target is right where we want him. Roadblock up ahead.
Step on it.
Attention patrols, got a report of a code 6 driver being followed by police at high speed. If you're 10-8, get rolling right now, please.
Throttle up, lose the heat. with those cops so we can disable that tracking device.
Units on the way to the pursuit. Suspect was last reported heading east on Stadium Street. Supervisor requesting you set up a quadrant ASAP. Suspect believes has taken cover in the area. Units patrol the area until further notice, please.
He manages to lose all of the police and delivers the F1 to the casino just as the last echoes of sirens fade away.
Nice driving, dog. Things are about to heat up, though. Keep on your toes.
For the third car, the player has to steal a yellow Chevrolet Corvette from Port Crescent dockyards.
Look, the guys you took this from, no sense of humor. Serious bad guys, and they're gonna come after you. Watch your back.
As the player drives off with the Corvette, Rose informs him that the previous owners of the car are some serious bad guys who will come after him, so he has to watch his back. A convoy of black Lexus ISFs emerges in an effort to stop the heist. He outruns the pursuing goons, and the Corvette is delivered to its destination.
Possible code 6 vehicle just been reported southbound on Hillside. Units to clear and head up, please.
Any details on that?
Vehicle's a Corvette. Caller says the car is pretty damaged. Says you can't miss it.
I'm clear. We'll head on over.
For the final car, the player has to steal a grey Ford GT from Port Crescent dockyards again.
Here's the deal. You just drove off with one of this gang's hottest rides. They're gonna be all over you to get it back. Drive, my man. Drive. Sounds like these gangsters are gunning for you. Get over here. We'll give you some cover.
Thugs pursue the player, each driving a black Lexus ISF. Gmac tells the player to not let them follow him to the destination, and he must lose the thugs before delivering the car to a truck stop.
About those guys. If they get too much, the car won't have any value. Suspect's driving a black Ford GT. The vehicle's reported to be extremely damaged. Major scratches and dents all over the car.
Checking out this disturbance call, but the complaint was gone. I'll clear that call and check this out.
He evades the thugs by using the Ford GT's raw power and agility, then drives it to the truck stop, completing the final delivery.
3 cars, 48 hours? That ain't big. I could have pulled that off with time to spare.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how we get things done. Our South American friends will be very pleased.
We're in. This is the lead we've been waiting for. Gmac's team is obviously involved in international smuggling and probably was involved with stealing the shipment from Port Crescent. Now, we need to find that shipment. Stay focused and we can bring this whole operation down.
Man's gotta take care of his friends. Pick one. It's yours.
Listen to me. Stay on target or you're gonna get hurt.
Gmac, now thoroughly impressed, mentions that his South American friends will be very pleased with their job. He rewards his crew with brand new supercars. Chase Lin informs the player that Gmac is definitely involved with the smuggling ring and was probably involved in the shipment theft from Port Crescent. She then tells the player that they now need to find the shipment.
Hey, pretty boy. You know when the coyote chases the roadrunner around a canyon? I just love that stuff. You want to be the coyote? 'Cause I'll outrace you, dog. Careful.
By this time, Rose appears to have taken a liking to the player and challenges him to a race in the canyon. She drives a Porsche 911 GT 2997. Player knew he has to be careful as Nickel won't be happy at all if he hears about this. As the race begins, the player takes the lead, but just near the finish line, his car's brakes fail, causing him to crash.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Isn't it time to put the brakes on this operation before someone ends up in
No
the
one pulls the
morgue?
plug on my operation, okay? We're too close. Maybe I wasn't clear earlier. The evidence is concealed in one of the cars from the missing shipment. Gmac is our lead, and now he's running scared. And that's why our guy took the plunge.
Sailed off the cliff because the jealous boyfriend cut the brake line. Lady, here's your connection. Your international smugglers are this Asian crime syndicate, run from abroad by a ruthless crime lord named Chau Wu. He's got a long history of smuggling, extortion, and murder. Very dangerous. We've been doing our own homework. Would have thought the two of you were already on this.
I'm worried. Gmac still has active police connections. He's always a step ahead of us. Stay sharp.
You want some work on your wheels? I know of a place in Sunset Hills that'll do you right. Tell them I sent you for VIP service.
I don't blame you for doubting me. This operation has been heavily compromised from the very beginning. Keep looking for that shipment Chau Wu wants, but watch out. He is a very dangerous man.
He narrowly avoids a serious injury. The conclusion of the race involves the player talking to Chase Lin and Lieutenant Keller. Chase is surprised that the player is still alive. Keller asks whether they should cancel the operation before someone ends up dead, but Chase is adamant to keep running her operation. She says that the evidence is concealed in one of the cars from the missing shipment, and Gmac is their lead, but now he's running scared. This in turn led to the player's car being sabotaged. Keller then angrily states that the player almost died because Nickel cut his car's brake line instead, before showing her some surveillance photos. The photos reveal that the international smugglers are actually Chinese triads. The triad's leader is Chau Wu, who has a long history of smuggling, extortion, and murder. Keller warns both the player and Chase that they are much more dangerous. He also adds that his department have been working on the matter themselves and got to a lead despite the two being on the case.
I don't know who I can trust anymore. I don't even know if I can trust you. Pero papi, I need someone I can trust. Look, I know what happened to Zach and Hector. I just don't want it to happen to me.
Carmen has been increasingly scared since Hector's crew disappeared, and when she heard about the player's accident, she calls him expressing her concerns. She tells him that she needs someone she can trust.
I want to know why Chau Wu thinks he can interfere with my business in the Tri-City. This is my territory. They got their own game. I want them out of mine. I want him stopped now. We're gonna steal one of his cars and frame him with the cops. Make this happen. Now! Let's go.
Gmac learns of Chau Wu's dealings in the city, interfering with his business. So he plans to frame Chau Wu by stealing one of his cars to mess with the cops, tasking the player with stealing a Pagani Zonda F from a Triad shipment at the Port Crescent dockyards.
Alright, you got the boss's car. Drive to the precinct and get their attention.
Gmac's intentions are to frame Wu and redirect police scrutiny. The player steals the Zonda and Gmac tells him to drive to a Tri-City police precinct within the next 90 seconds. On the way, he is pursued by Chau Wu's henchmen in black Lexus ISFs, determined to stop him.
The clock is ticking here. Pick it up. You're there. Make a scene. Hit some stuff. Get the cops' attention.
Arriving at the precinct, the player leads the cops on a destructive spree, smashing into police vehicles and racking up $25,000 cost to the state.
They got 20 on that speeding vehicle. Go 3%.
All units, pursuit is escalated to condition 5. Repeat, condition 5. Suspect MVA, suspect MVA.
Do some more damage, man. Hit their cars. Make them feel it.
Put ahead is blocked. Keep pushing them.
Roadblock's down, Sway. You ought to have a visual any moment now.
Affirmative. We got the pursuit on view. Suspect is now heading east. Now eastbound. 318 Crescent. On 1023. He's not gonna pull over. Got a ramp up, stand by.
Nicely done. Oh, you definitely pissed them off. Now lose the cops and dump the car where I told you.
Dispatch, I need more PCs out here. Get every available unit on this one ASAP.
Roger. That's some more ground units. They're heading up right now.
BCB on suspect, standby.
After causing enough damage, he loses the police and the Zonda is planted in front of Chau Wu's lavish estate.
Quadrant to be set up around the area. Call still be handled on channel 2, please.
Head over to the mansion.
All units, you can clear this call. Return to regular patrols, okay? Keep your eyes open.
Hey, pretty boy. That was some fine driving. The cops are gonna come down on Chau Wu's head like a ton of bricks. Gmac's so happy he's got a special job for you. Call me back and I'll fill you in.
What happened to you? So much promise. But if you can't take care of business, you're worthless to me. That's a dangerous place to be.
Before the dust settles, Gmac calls with another urgent mission. He tells the player that the feds have a car that incriminates him, and he wants it back.
This won't be easy. The car you're driving was impounded by the feds. I need it back or I'm facing 20 years in the pen.
get to work.
Agent 59 on scene and right above your 20.
Got cops on you. Lose them.
The car is a Lamborghini Murcielago LP640, which was once impounded by the FBI, and now Gmac needs the car back or he'll face 20 years in jail. The player must first lose the chasing FBI vehicles without wrecking the car and then deliver it to the garage.
Hey, you bang it up too much, the car won't have any value.
They're ready to push him into a roadblock just up ahead. Go, down, guys, down, let's go! Vehicle's still mobile, stay on him.
Dispatch, be advised, we're gonna have to switch over to reserve fuel tanks. We only got a couple of miles before we're gonna have to bail on this pursuit.
He's driving through a sawmill. He's trying hard to lose us. Head south. We're heading southbound on Trevino Ave. This guy's 5150. He's trying to destroy this place. He's gonna take himself out any second.
After facing resistance from Heat Level 5 police, he manages to escape the cops and then deliver it to the garage.
Dispatch 724 requesting a 1085. I'm the only one in this quadrant. Repeat, I'm all alone up here.
Alright, the feds couldn't keep up with you. Get the car over to the garage, we can relax.
Surprised? Wasn't hard for me to find your phone number. Perhaps you think you can hide from me. I'm Chau Wu. You stole my car and yet you're still alive. Most unusual. I'm giving you just one opportunity to correct your error. I'm missing a very important car that was stolen from my shipment at the port. I've gone through considerable effort and expense to locate it, because it holds something valuable to me. I need that car. I believe your friend, Gmac, has it. I've decided to give you one chance to save your own life. It'd be a shame to lose an artist such as yourself. Good wheelmen are hard to find. Don't make me have to find another.
The player receives a chilling call from Chau Wu, saying that he is lucky to still be alive despite stealing his car. He offers to overlook the theft in exchange for the player's help in recovering a car stolen from his shipment containing a very valuable item. Chau Wu believes that Gmac has the car and threatens the player to bring it to him.
We're getting too close to stop now. We need to take down Gmac. Chau Wu doesn't even realize he's setting his own trap. We can get them all. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for.
We're gonna find that vehicle by taking apart Gmac's organization. Start with Nickel. I'm tracking his location at this very moment. Go get him.
With tensions escalating and things starting to get out of control, Chase orders the player to take down Gmac's gang. Nickel is first on the list.
But as a driver, you can totally take him.
I'm so ready for you one time.
The cops are moving in. Don't blow your cover now. Just take care of Nickel. stand. They already think you're guilty. Look, officer, you need to take Nickel down now. We need to find out what he knows about Chau Wu's car before this lead goes cold.
You really don't know what you're messing with.
SH units be advised. We got multiple 911 reports of a speed vehicle. Description matches a wanted racer. Suspect was last seen moving west, repeat west, through Redwood Tunnel. Nearby units on non-priority calls. Please clear and head up that way.
Dispatch, I got a dead swing. Any more details?
Plane hung up. We couldn't get a description. Stand by. Calling back now. Caller says the car is pretty damaged. Says you can't miss it.
I was just about to go off, but I can assist if needed.
Nothing gonna be left of y'all.
The player gets his chance at payback and chases him down. The Tri-City police also arrive at the scene. A pursuit ensues, the player dodges the cops and takes out Nickel.
Good work. Just keep going. We'll take care of him.
I want the car, and my patience is running out.
Gmac is smart and well connected. He might be onto us, so we have to act fast and get Rose now.
Chaselin calls the player after he evades the police, telling him that Gmac is smart and well connected, so he will know what happens soon. Therefore, he has to take out Rose immediately.
Gmac and Rose, they need to go down. Make it happen.
Hey, stop that!
Whip you off the face of the earth.
The player goes in pursuit of Rose, catching her off guard and rams her car, but she calls Gmac for help. He arrives and starts attacking the player to protect Rose. Chase orders the player to take down Gmac after dealing with Rose.
Port Crescent, be advised. We got a report of multiple street racers driving west on Reed. Correction, that's
Any more details?
Vehicle's a Corvette. The vehicle's reported to be extremely damaged.
Looks like I'm pretty close. Let's see what I can do.
Hey, pretty boy, what are you doing? Knock it off! What are you doing?
of the earth.
The players' relentless attacks leave both vehicles wrecked.
We need to take them all down. I thought you would have understood that by now.
Then Chase Lin orders him to eliminate the remaining members of Gmac's crew as they still pose a threat to the undercover operation. The player needs to take them down quickly to ensure they don't blow his cover. The first crew member drives a grey Ford GT and the player catches up to him on Fasulo Bridge. After a chase, the player wrecks the crew member's car. Without wasting any time, the player proceeds to the location of the next gang member, who is driving a Porsche Carrera GT. He catches him on Diamond Bridge and takes him out with ease, ensuring his cover is safe.
Gmac, but there is no sign of the shipment car, and it's our only connection to Chau Wu. You need to keep looking.
Hey, it's me again. Look, I'm scared. Really, really scared. Can you come over as soon as you can? Please.
Thank you for coming. Look, I figured it out. It's the car. Look, Zach must have stole it from someone he shouldn't have because Hector really freaked. He asked me to keep it here. Now all the races are gone. Disappeared. Hector, Zach, Nickel, even Gmac. Look, I'm really scared right now. Can you please just take it away from here? Police. Look, I didn't know if you were gonna come, so I called the cops. I'm sorry.
Carmen contacts the player, requesting a meeting. The player senses the desperation in her tone and agrees. Upon reaching her, she reveals that she has figured out Hector and Zach Maio's disappearance. It was because of the BMW M6 Zach unknowingly stole from Chau Wu's shipment, which made Hector furious. She is concerned about the sudden disappearance of the racers, unaware that the player had busted the brothers and the other street racers in their gang. She asks the player to take the BMW M6 away, fearing that Chau Wu will come after her. Suddenly, sirens are heard, and Carmen explains that she called the police because she wasn't sure if the player would come. The player doesn't waste a second, jumping into the M6 and leaves the garage.
I grow weary of this. I have Inspector Chase Lin with me. Unfortunately, she's a little tied up right now, so let me make things perfectly clear to you. You have my automobile. I know this because my resources reach far and wide, yet you still have not brought it to me. Bring my car to the warehouse at Canal and Bay. I'll be waiting for you. No police, or more will die.
Chau Wu becomes aware that the player now has the car he has been looking for. He contacts the player, giving instructions to deliver it to a warehouse. He reveals that he has kidnapped the player's handler, Agent Chase, to coerce compliance. Chau Wu demands that he bring the M6 to him without any police pursuit, warning that more people will die if his instructions are not followed.
去看前门，去后面看有没有人跟他。你去查车子。
Good boy, so trusting.
There you are. They should find Hector, along with all the others you disposed of.
It'll be with the surveillance footage, which shows that you were the last to be seen with all of them.
Of course, none of this will matter to you, since you'll be dead already.
Oh, now look what you've done. Thank you for all your help. Could you have imagined it would be that hard to find one car? Of course, it wasn't the car that mattered, but what was in it. Good luck.
Upon delivering the car, Chau Wu immediately inspects the car and grabs a briefcase out of it. He releases Chaselin, but she reveals herself as a double agent. She was the corrupt federal agent all along, working with Chau to recover the car as it possessed vital evidence of his activities and a sizable quantity of cash.
They're after you. I know you're innocent, but it's gonna take me time to clear your name. Catch Chase and you've got a chance of proving your innocence.
Before Chau can dispose of the player, Chase takes a silenced pistol from Chau and shoots him and his bodyguards. Their bodies hit the floor as the warehouse descends into silence. She takes the briefcase containing the money and evidence, framing the player for the murder. Sliding into the M6, she speeds off, leaving the player behind amidst the carnage. Red and blue lights flood the warehouse as the Tri-City Bay Police Department arrives. Officers storm the scene, discovering Chau Wu's lifeless body and assuming the player is responsible. The player leaps into one of the black Lexus ISF, barreling through the police blockade in a desperate bid for freedom. The Heat Level 5 police chase after him. Keller calls the player saying that he believes player is innocent but needs some time to clear his name. He tells player to take down Chase and recover the evidence that may prove his innocence. With the police hot on his trail, the player weaves through crowded highways and industrial zones, dodging spike strips and evading roadblocks. The pursuit intensity peaks, with helicopters tracking him from the sky and SWAT SUVs crashing into pursuit breakers.
We're trying to get you more. Hang on there.
Suspect just turned south.
All units, murder suspect was reported fleeing the Sunset Hills warehouse district. Your roadblocks now in place. Units are waiting just ahead of your position.
1087 coming into view. We're ready for you. Be advised, we're switching over to the reserve fuel tanks. We only got a couple of miles before we're gonna have to bail on this.
Finally, after a relentless chase, the player loses the heat and disappears into the shadows.
The whole police force is after you. I've recruited another guy to help you out. He doesn't believe you did it, and he wants to help. He looked up the flight records. Chase has requested a helicopter pickup, and he'll pass on the location.
Keller contacts the player again after he evades the police pursuit, telling him that the entire Tri-City Bay Police Department is after him, but he recruited another officer to help him out. After ditching the Lexus, the player finds himself in need of a new vehicle. Keller's partner manages to secure him a new car in a safe location where the player can pick it up. Keller's partner looked up flight records and learned that Chase Lynn requested a helicopter pickup in the city. As soon as the player receives the location, he heads there without wasting any time to apprehend Chase Lynn before she leaves the city, as it is the only way to clear his name. Spotting Chase in the distance, the player closes in. He catches up to her along Gusa Road and chases after Chase. Tri-City Bay police notice him and tries to stop the player. He skillfully evades the attacks from police vehicles and manages to keep up with Chase.
Be advised, units are in high-speed pursuit of a few vehicles. Pushing us over to Tac 3 now. Attention all units on the Code 3 chase. Suspect was last seen westbound through Memorial Tunnel. Roadblocks to be set.
her down. I'm calling off my men, so you're free to get her.
Keller contacts the player, informing him that he has called off the pursuit temporarily. He tells the player that this is his only chance to catch Chase. The player slams into her car, forcing her car to a stop.
We got nothing here, can't keep on. Great work. You got her. Stand down, we'll come sort this out.
This isn't over. You have no idea how high this goes.
Lieutenant?
Yeah.
What I found, you better take a look at this.
What we got here? Alright. Your friend Carmen filled me in on everything she knew. Zach's mistake, Hector's role. Don't worry, it'll clear you. Yeah. So this is what Chau Wu was trying to smuggle out of the country. Chase Lin was willing to kill for. Great work. Way above anybody's expectations. I know what it's like going deep undercover. Too easy to lose sight of who we are and why we do this.
Chase is eventually caught and arrested, but she yells that it is not over and she will be back soon. Keller arrives at the scene and his partner gives him the briefcase. He discovers a PDA device inside, which contains vital evidence of Chau Wu's activities. He also informs the player that Carmen Mendez has told him everything she knew, and that stealing the M6 was Zach and Hector's mistake, so the player will be cleared of all charges. Keller commends the player for his hard work at recovering the evidence and mentions he knows what it's like to go deep undercover, as it is too easy to lose oneself. Sometime later, the player meets up with Carmen. She's relieved to see him alive and free. She asks him to take her to the university as she has enrolled in a medical course there. Together with Carmen, he looks ahead to a future unshackled from deceit and danger, a chance to start anew.
Hey, Papi. I'm glad to see that you're okay. So, I was thinking maybe you could take me for a ride back to the university. Oh, did I mention that I was a med student? Well, Papa always thought my hands would be better suited to be a doctor than a mechanic. So come on, what do you think, huh?
Before Hector was taken out by the player, Hector sent a voicemail to his girlfriend Jessica from his garage. It was Hector's last message to Jessica, sent just before he vanished. His voice was abruptly ended with a certain urgency she didn't understand. And then nothing. No follow-up, no calls, no trace of him anywhere. Jessica wasn't the kind to sit back and wait. She drove straight to Hector's garage, hoping for answers. But instead of finding Hector, she encountered Dimitri, a low-ranking member of his crew. Before Jessica could press for more information, headlights flared outside and sounds of engines are heard. Chau Wu's men had arrived. Jessica's instincts kicked in. Without hesitation, she grabbed the keys to Hector's silver Nissan 370Z, and she and Dimitri hid inside just as the garage doors swung open. The triad stormed in, searching for the missing car. Jessica waited for the right moment, then slammed the into reverse, spun around the thugs, and launched into the streets. Jessica weaved through traffic as the triads gave chase. She outmaneuvers them and loses them as she crossed into the next district. Dimitri tells her that someone named Rabbit might know where Hector is. Rabbit was a hustler, a street racer with connections, always sniffing around for his next score. If anyone knew where Hector was, it would be him. When they arrive at Rabbit's place and demand answers, he challenges her to a race, saying that if she wins, he will tell her about Hector's whereabouts. But if he wins, then he will take her car. Jess easily wins the race and waits for him back at his place. When Rabbit arrives, he tells them that the Chinese cartel took Hector because he stole one of their cars. She finds a clue about the triads, leading to Port Crescent. When she reaches there, she finds Hector beaten and bruised by the triads. Dimitri causes a distraction outside, drawing the triads' attention, and runs away, giving Jess time to free Hector. Jessica sprinted into action, untying Hector and takes him in her car. As she drives off, a thug chased after them in a black Mustang. Jessica fought to keep control, sending the car into a perfect drift through tight turns. Finally, she braked hard, forcing the Mustang to overshoot off a bridge. She successfully took out the thug and goes back to Rabbit's place. When Hector gains his senses, He is surprised why she brought them to Rabbit's place. Then Rabbit walks in and pulls a gun on them, demanding the location of the car that Zack stole. The air was thick with tension. Hector hesitated, but Jessica didn't. She grabs a pool cue and slams it into Rabbit's wrist, sending the gun flying. She then beats Rabbit up with a stick and runs away with Hector in the 370Z. Rabbit's car tore through the streets behind them, trying to force them into a crash. Jess has a difficult time trying to shake him off, but then Dimitri shows up and causes Rabbit's car to crash out. After they escape the scene, Dimitri meets up with them and asks Hector if he will gather a new crew to retaliate, expecting to hear plans of revenge. But Hector shook his head. Hector says that he is out of that life and wants to live peacefully with Jess. Hector saw a different road ahead. Not one of chaos and crime, but of freedom, of second chances. Jessica smiled. It was time to leave it all behind. And with that, they drove off, leaving the past where it belonged.
You hear me, Jess?